I'm here with Lady Saints head basketball coach Will Marchino. I'm here with Jamia Carter and Kayla Peoples. Guys, welcome back. Season has started for the second half. How was your break?
Kayla, how was your break?
The Christmas break?
Yeah.
It was good. I just hung out with the fam and did some basketball when we came back, just to get better every day.
Jamia?
Same for me. Just got to see a lot of my family and enjoying time off.
Coach, what about you?
Yeah, it was good. We got to go spend some time with family and took a road trip up to Des Moines, Iowa, where my mom lives. We got to spend time with family there, and then continued on to Madison, Wisconsin, where Amanda's family lives, and spent about 14 hours in the car on the way home, which is always fun. But no, it was a good break. I think well deserved for these guys. They've been practicing and working on their games and their schooling for a really long time now, and so for them to get a little bit of a break was probably a really good refresher for them.
Yep. Let's talk about the first half of the season. Jamia, how would you describe the first half, team-wise and personally?
I feel like first half, it was more so of getting to know each other. Like, we had ups, we had downs, and it was just getting that team chemistry together. And now I feel like second half, it's like more so we building it all together. So I feel like first half was just a learning experience. It was very new to everybody. We had a lot of newcomers, and we was just working on getting it together.
What do you think, KP?
I agree. It was just like a lot of new people just getting to see how we play with each other. So.
What do you think, Coach?
Yeah, I mean they hit the nail on the head. It was a new experience. I mean, essentially having 15 brand new people. Obviously, we had 5 returners to start the year. Lost a couple due to injury, and Naomi, Aliana, and Ari have done a great job of trying to help guide us as much as they can as far as what to expect when we go into different environments on the road in this league. But essentially having as many new people as we did and playing as many top 25 teams as we did in the first half of the year, I'm really proud of how these guys responded. Not only just these two, but the entire team. They've done a terrific job of, learning what we want from a coaching staff perspective, and then being able to learn each other's games and learn where each other really likes the ball, how to pass it to them. Are they going to run? Are they going to backdoor cut? What are their tendencies as teammates? And so learning about each other was key, and we did that the first 12 games of the year. Came out Wednesday night with a really good win against Garden City.
And you just point that, you guys came back from the break and you guys had a tough road game. I know that Coach was talking this up, how tough Garden City was. You guys posted a big road win. How big was it for you guys to actually come off the break and play?
I feel like it was real big to go on break with a win, and we've been in a little drought, to come back and show teams. Like, I feel like that we back how we were at the beginning. We just had a little drought, a little shooting drought, but I feel like we just been facing adversity ever since with these games, with practices, with everything going on, and we just coming out on top. So just continuing to do that.
I agree. It was an important win. It was an important win, like a win that we needed, So it's good that we got that.
And Jamie actually put a good point. I thought that Kilgore win was just a really big win to end it on the season. And the fact is that going there, I kept on talking about Coach about the Odessa game. Even though the score, I didn't think the score was really reflective of how you guys played. I'm like, you guys had this big window of drought, but if you didn't have that with the turnovers and all, you just broke that a little bit. I think that game could have changed completely. And so, on the game of being 7-6, I told them I think that you guys could easily can be 10-2.
Yeah.
And I think that it just shows you guys have the spurs. It's just maybe as you said, playing together and so in the Garden game, did you sort of feel that?
I feel like, yeah, I feel like we came out like we didn't want to drop. We didn't want people to think, oh, the win against Kilgore was a fluke or anything like that. And like you said, Odessa, definitely the score didn't reflect how we played. And like I said, it also goes with that first half, learning and building on each other. And I feel like the last 3 games has been games where it's been bit by bit, just piecing it back together and getting back to where we were at the beginning of the season. I'm just excited to see the rest of the games.
Confidence-wise, how do you feel going into Dodge City?
I feel pretty confident. We've been working all week, and I feel like everybody's going to be ready and put their best foot forward for the game.
In terms of your game, what do you think what have you seen improve? What do you think happy with? What do you think needs to work on?
What do I think we need to improve on?
For your game, for your personal.
Oh, for me personally, just being smart with the ball and attacking the basket, and just things like that. Being more effective on offense.
Coach?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously, like Jay said, we wanted to make sure that we continued playing like we did heading into break with a win over Kilgore, especially even the second half against Odessa. I thought we played pretty good basketball, competed really hard against a top-notch opponent, and so to take that into break was great. But then you're always concerned as a coach, how do you respond? How does your team respond when they go home for 10 days? And these guys came back and they did a terrific job. We practiced twice a day, Thursday and Friday, right after they got back on the 27th of December. And our ladies just did a terrific job coming in every day, knowing that they needed to get their legs back, get a little bit back in shape, and they did a terrific job with that. And showing up Wednesday night in Garden City playing a really, really good team in this league who's probably going to be there at the end of the year contending to play as well as we did was, a true testament to how hard they've worked and how hard they're trying to make sure that this thing goes in the right direction. And so my hat goes off to these guys. They do a terrific job day in and day out, and they make our job as coaches a lot easier.
Obviously, the schedule doesn't get any easier. You play Dodge City on Saturday at the Greenhouse, 4 o'clock. Ranked team, correct?
Yep, number 11 in the country.
Number 11. So what do you expect against them?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to expect Dodge City to give us everything they got. Landon Steele does a terrific job with that program. He's done a great job since coming over from Otero. And Coach has, a bunch of young ladies from Australia that can really shoot it. And so for us, we got to hopefully try to limit their open attempts from three-point range. Anytime you play a team like this, it's going to be tough. But we worked hard today, not only in the film room, kind of addressing what they do well, but also on the court in our scouting and pregame, just kind of going over everything and how we want to attack them defensively and where we want to be at offensively. And so I think the ladies have a good idea of what we want to accomplish tomorrow. But, the only conference loss in the regular season that Dodge City had last year was here at Seward County. So they're coming out swinging. Coach Steele's going to have his team prepared to the best of his ability, and they're a good basketball team. So we've got our hands full tomorrow, but super excited for the opportunity.
What do you think you have to do to win, Jamia? What do you have to do, you think?
Play within us. I feel like, as we know, Dodge City, that's a great basketball program. But I feel like we're also a great basketball program. And as you've seen throughout the season, we competed with top 25 teams all year. So I don't feel like it's anything new coming into this game. Like I said, as long as we do what we need to do, stay within our standards, I feel like we'll have a good outcome.
One of the things that, a lot of times the offense just runs through GC and with attacking the ball, do you think that you have to feel like you have to be just attack?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I don't know. That's just my game. I feel like if it's me attacking the ball, scoring it, or if it's me attacking and passing the ball, that's what I'm going to do. I feel like now that we get into second half of the season, as I can see me attacking, it's more people closing out, more people learning my game. So just improving on different things. Like these last few games, it's been me more so passing the ball off the attack. So just getting used to things like that. I mean, it's not going to stop. I'm going to keep attacking.
Right. And usually what that does is that if attack people close in on you, but you have the ability to find your person. Like KP, you find it and she'll take the shot outside and just drive it in. So, Kayla, what do you think about Dodge City game?
I'm sorry. The Dodge City game? What do you mean?
How do you think that you'll feel in terms of playing? What do you expect from them? What do you think that you're going to do within your game? What can you exploit from them?
Well, I expect them to come out and play hard. I mean, every team does that against us, so we're not going to, back down from that. Personally, I just feel like I have to be a team player and do whatever my team needs to be done to get a win. And, I feel like we're prepared and we're ready to play. So.
Just for a quick question for you guys. How has been your time at Seward here? Both on the court, well, let's say off the court. How has it been for you guys here?
Go first, KP.
It's been good for me off the court.
School-wise, doing well?
Yeah, school, basketball, everything is good.
Man?
It's been good for me. I feel like my biggest thing is academic-wise. I feel like since I've been here, since transferring academically, it's a big difference. Like, everything academically has been going great for me since I've been at Seward, and I feel like that goes with the environment, the help that's been given to me. So everything's been good, and then just further having fun. Like, I like to sleep, so I'm in my room, so it's nothing new. It's been good.
Coach, any final words?
Yeah, I'm really excited for the second half of the season, Phil. I think, like these ladies have touched on, we learned about each other. That goes even for us as coaches, learning about our players and our personnel and who we have and what situations we can put them in to be the most successful. And so now I think it goes down to the second half of the year, really going out and putting all those pieces together. I'm excited for this group, just like I was back in November, just like I was back in October. And they make it easy to show up every day and coach them. And so for me, these last couple months, I'm really going to cherish with these groups, especially with these two sophomores and all the other sophomores on this roster. And, hopefully we can end the year on a high note with a few more wins.
Okay. Lady Saints take on Dodge City Conquistadors on Saturday at the Greenhouse at 4 p.m. Come on out, get a great start to the season, for the second half of the season, and root them on. Thanks, guys, for coming on.
Thanks, Phil.
Thank you.